A short time ago, the U.S. military carried out massive precision strikes on the three key nuclear facilities in the Iranian regime: Fordow, Natanz, and Esfahan, a stop to the nuclear threat posed by the world's #1 state sponsor of terror. Tonight, I can report to the world that the strikes were a spectacular military success.
In tonight's action against Iran's nuclear facilities, America has been truly unsurpassed.
U.S. forces struck 3 Iranian nuclear sites: Natanz, Esfahan, and Fordow. U.S. President Donald Trump confirmed that Tehran's nuclear program had been completely obliterated. Post the bombing, he warned Tehran it would face more devastating attacks if it did not agree to peace. The U.S. Air Force's B-2 Spirit stealth bombers were involved in strikes on Iran's nuclear sites on Saturday. The B-2 is one of America's most advanced strategic weapons platforms, capable of entering sophisticated air defenses and delivering precision strikes against hardened targets, such as Iran's buried network of nuclear research facilities. An Iranian official, cited by Tasnim news agency, confirmed part of the Fordow site was attacked by enemy airstrikes. However, a local lawmaker told the semi-official Fars news agency the facility had not been seriously damaged. Iranian media quoted Iran's nuclear body as saying there were no signs of contamination after the attacks and no danger to residents living nearby. Iran's Foreign Minister Sayed Abbas Araghchi called it a grave violation of the UN Charter and Non-Proliferation Treaty.
What happens when missiles hit a nuclear facility? Could it trigger a meltdown, a radiation leak, or even a disaster worse than Chernobyl? On June 16th, Israel confirmed that it carried out strikes on multiple Iranian nuclear sites. The main target, Natanz, Iran's largest uranium enrichment facility located 225 kilometers south of Tehran. Iran claims 2 more locations were hit, Fordow and Esfahan. The International Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA, has verified that Natanz sustained serious damage. Natanz is no ordinary site. It's Iran's nuclear engine room. It houses a commercial fuel enrichment plant underground and a pilot fuel enrichment plant above ground. Together, they can hold up to 50,000 centrifuges, machines essential for enriching uranium. The recent strike reportedly destroyed the above-ground building and all its power infrastructure. According to the IAEA and Iranian officials, there is no radiation leak or chemical contamination. Radiation levels around Natanz remain normal. The underground enrichment halls appear physically intact, but the loss of power might have damaged the centrifuges inside, critical to uranium production. So what happens when a nuclear site is seriously hit? According to the International Campaign to Abolish Nuclear Weapons, the impact depends on whether the reactor or fuel pool is struck, the size and age of the facility. If a fuel pool is ignited, it could release cesium-137, a deadly radioactive isotope. That could mean radiation sickness, burns, or death. Even worse, cesium-137 spreads through wind, poisoning air, food, and water supplies. Every 1 million curies released could render 2,000 square kilometers uninhabitable. A major strike could surpass even Chernobyl or Fukushima in devastation. Iran says Israel also targeted the Fordow and Esfahan sites. At Esfahan, the IAEA confirms serious damage to the uranium conversion facility, a key part of the nuclear fuel cycle. As one nuclear engineer put it, if that piece breaks, the front end of the program dies. At Fordow, the damage is unclear. Experts say it's so fortified that Israel may not have been able to destroy it without U.S. support. Satellite images show no visible destruction there so far. While the strikes haven't triggered a nuclear catastrophe, they've reignited global fears. Could future attacks push the world closer to radioactive fallout? And if nuclear sites become targets in war, how safe is any region really? For more updates and deep dives, don't forget to subscribe to the Indian Express.